Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome into another edition of Today in the NA. I'm Vinny Paracelli. We are in Columbus, Ohio at the NAHL Combine looking for the next wave of future stars. Right now, though, it's the final weekend of the regular season for the 2022-2023 season, and playoff spots are on the line. We're going to get into all that in just a moment, but first, we're going to highlight the latest NCAA commitments. William Ulrich of the Oklahoma Warriors has announced his commitment to Lake Superior State. The Swedish forward has appeared in 53 games, scoring 18 times and registering 48 points. Odessa Jackalopes forward Brennan Finn will be going off to Trine University. From Oxford, Michigan, Finn has 9 goals and 17 points through 52 games this season. For his NAHL career, Finn has appeared in 87 games, scoring 12 times and has 27 points. Johnstown Tomahawks leading scorer Anthony Galante will call Stonehill College home for the next couple of years. The New Jersey native has 23 goals and 44 points this season in 51 games. He's appeared in 103 career games and has netted 33 goals and 63 points. Jeremiah Conkle of the St. Cloud Norsemen will be playing college hockey at Bethel University. The forward has scored 5 times and had 12 points in 36 games this year. Jake LaRusso of the Northeast Generals has committed to Stonehill College. The NAHL veteran is just over a point per game as he has 29 goals and 56 points in 52 games played. In totality, the New Jersey native has appeared in 220 NAHL games and in that time has scored 63 goals and 150 points. Austin Solani of the Austin Bruins has committed to Dartmouth College. The forward has lit the lamp 15 times and has 47 points. In his 2 years in the NAHL, he has scored 24 goals and 66 points in 109 career games. Finally, Rihard Simonovic of the Amarillo Wranglers has committed to Miami University. The defenseman from Latvia has 16 goals and 43 points this year. He was selected to the Top Prospects Tournament a few months ago. Let's take a look at the current Robertson Cup playoff picture as we enter the final weekend of the regular season. We're going to start with the East because that is very easy. Maryland will play Northeast and New Jersey will go up against Maine. The Tomahawks were eliminated last week after being swept by Philadelphia, so these are your 4 teams that will make up the East Division playoffs. In the Midwest, we've got our 4 teams. We just don't know who will be the 3 and 4 seeds. As it stands now, the Steel of the 3 seed based on the head-to-head tiebreaker with Kenai River. That could change this weekend if the Brown Bears finish with more points than the Steel. In the South, we've got 3 of the 4 teams clinched. We do know that Lone Star will play Shreveport. However, home ice in that series has not been determined. Oklahoma will be the number 1 overall seed in the Robertson Cup playoffs, and they are now just waiting for an opponent. Amarillo has a 1-point lead over New Mexico and a 4-point lead over Odessa. We'll break down the South in just a moment. But in the Central, ooh baby, only the Bruins have clinched a playoff spot with the other 5 teams separated by 5 points. The simplest thing to know is that St. Cloud needs just 1 win or 2 points to punch their ticket to the playoffs, as none of the other 4 teams can reach them if that happened. Minot is in with a win and a regulation loss from either North Iowa or Aberdeen. North Iowa could be in with a win and an Aberdeen regulation loss. The Wings are in a tough spot as they don't have the tiebreaker with Minot or North Iowa. They would need to finish with more points than either of those teams to get in. For Bismarck, well, they need to win twice and get some help. Their max points is 64, and they have less wins than everyone else right now, so they would need some help from St. Cloud and Austin this weekend. We don't know who's going to get in, but what we do know for sure, it's going to be wild to watch unfold this weekend on Hockey TV. In the South, Amarillo controls their own destiny. 2 wins and they are in. Real simple for them. New Mexico is 1 point back, and if they finish tied in points and wins, then New Mexico has the head-to-head tiebreaker, so if they were to get 2 wins and Amarillo won once, lost in OT, then the Ice Wolves would be in. Then we've got the Jackalopes who keep hanging around. The Jacks play Amarillo the next 2 nights and need 2 wins in regulation. They cannot go to overtime. If they do, they will be eliminated. If they were to get 2 wins and New Mexico only got a single point, then the Jacks would be in because they would have more wins. So once again, a lot to look out for in that division. 26 games remain in the North American Hockey League regular season. You can watch them all on Hockey TV. Follow the North American Hockey League on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube for the latest content, and check out NAHL.com for live scores and standings, or download the NAHL app. That's going to do it for us here on this edition of Today in the NA. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you all next week in the Robertson Cup playoffs.